Despite the influx of earnings on the exchange last week, the NSE ASI index gained about 0.32%, while the last day of trading saw a decline of about 0.40% to 37,461.94 points. Now, for some on what to expect in the new week, I'm now being joined in the studio by Mukhtar Mohammed. He's an analyst at ASAR Investment. Thank you so much, Mukhtar, for taking the time out to join us. Now, we saw there was actually healthy bargain hunting last week for stocks, particularly in the banking, consumer stocks. But yeah, we did see the ASI index closing up for the week, 0.33% to the upside. But the consumer goods sector, the banking index, both were down, and then industrials index was actually flat. So, and we did think that the Q3 earnings that came out last week, some of them were pretty good. We thought that that would, really spice things up at the market, but that didn't really happen. So, should we say that investors had largely priced in the Q3 earnings season way before it even started?
Definitely. That's just the answer. You've given the answer yourself. Investors also initially were not really sure what to expect. And when Wema Bank came out with their Q3 results, it really happened. Investors' apathy. They started going for the banking stock and said, oh, if Wema Bank, like a third-tier bank, would do that well, so the other big banks will come up with good results, which actually met investor expectation. Towards the beginning of last week, you saw the index rising, you saw the demands in terms of volume, in terms of value, everything was just going up. But as for Friday, profit taking started taking in because the major banks that actually make people to say this is the thermostat or where the banking are going, two of them released their results. That is GTB and Zenith Bank. So at that time, investors now know where they are tilting to, what the result will look like. But quite impressive result, especially from Zenith Bank beating. It's quite impressive.
5.7 billion. That's 47% climb in profit after tax. Not bad, eh?
That's not bad at all. Good result. You've said it in the last time we talked. You said the Nigerian bank are known to be very innovative when they are tied into a corner. And I'm sure they're beginning to prove it, because we thought the CRR ratio 50% was going to affect the bank, and people are saying, oh, it's not really affect the bank, so it's getting up. Then for the consumer sector, you saw PZ, you saw Unilever, also good. UACN, impressive result coming in. But like you said, it already factored in by some investors. And again, for Zenith Bank, at the close of the market of Friday, that's when the result came in. So investors are not really, getting hold of the result to really digest the result and see where to till their tent. But I'm sure investors are waiting, are still saying, okay, we're in October, we get to November, we get to December. So we're going to have a little bit of slowing down. But I believe towards the first quarter of next year, we'll begin to see the impact of this result in an expectation of the third quarter result. Some results are still coming out. Access Bank is still there. First Bank is still there. UBA is still there. But
some of the big movers.